After watching the video, reflect on the intersection of cognition, intelligence, and language, focusing on how standardized testing has historically been used as a measure of intelligence, considering the article's examination of the biased origins of standardized testing and its disproportionate impact on students of color. How might cultural and linguistic factors contribute to misinterpretation of cognitive abilities? What alternative method could more accurately assess intelligence and learning while minimizing cultural bias? I said standardized IQ style testing rests on the assumption that intelligence can be cleanly measured through language based logical problems in a timed, decontextualized setting. Because cognition, intelligence, and language are tightly linked, the kinds of language and cultural knowledge built into tests questions matter. The NEA article shows how early standardized testing was designed through explicitly racist assumptions and was later used to justify segregation and tracking, which means these tools didn't just reflect inequality, they helped make it. Cultural and linguistic factors distort scores in at least two ways. First, students who interpret questions through different lived experiences may pick wrong answers, even though their reasoning is sound within their cultural frame. Second, students learning English or speaking non-standard dialects are being tested on language mastery under the label of intelligence. In both cases, the test mistakes differences in exposure and language register for differences in cognitive ability. To get a closer to a fair read of intelligence, we would need assessments that do not assume one cultural script. Examples include performance-based assessments, like designing or troubleshooting a real problem, dynamic assessments that measure how quickly a learner improves with feedback rather than what they already know, and culturally responsive evaluations using multiple sources like a teacher observations of problems, portfolios, group-based reasoning tasks. Even nonverbal measures can help, provided they don't smuggle in culture through content familiarity. In short, when language and culture are treated as neutral, bias tests get to masquerade as objective science. More accurate assessment comes from looking at how people think in practice across contexts instead of how quickly they reproduce one culture's way of asking and answering questions.